YouTube, what's going down, what's gang? You guys already know what it is. It is Woods, and I'm back at it again with another haircut tutorial. I just finished editing this haircut, and all I have to say is, man, this haircut came out dope. This is my first time ever cutting this client. He came in with a lot of hair, said, hey, do whatever. I ended up giving him a nice comb over with a lot of length on top because I didn't want to go too dramatic when it came off cutting the length. I didn't want to go too drastic and scare him. But I feel like this haircut came out super dope. I tried to get the angles as best as I could when it came to the shear work. But if you guys like this video, don't forget to go ahead and smash the like button. Don't forget to drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys thought about the video down below. And smash the subscribe button because we are dropping dope and fire content just like this one, guys. We are on this grind. If you guys want to see more videos from me, go ahead and subscribe and join the Woods Gang family. But we're going to waste no more time and go ahead and get straight into the video. Alright YouTube, so we're going to go ahead and jump straight into this haircut tutorial by wetting his hair, detangling it, and then going ahead and setting a halo section going around the parietal ridge of the head, separating the sides from the top. So right here, I'm just going ahead and drying it up just so I can prepare it to debolt. So right here, I'm going ahead and doing some clipper over comb action just so when I come back over it with a guard, I'm not overworking my clippers. So right here, I'm debulking everything with my 2 guard. If I were to go back, I probably would use a 3 just to give me some more wiggle room, especially since this is a new client. But right here, I'm just using the comb to help feed the hair through the clipper. So right here, I'm using some clipper over comb just to get those hairs that are overlapping over that C-cup area. And then I'm going ahead, jumping straight into that C-cup lineup, starting at one point at the top, then using the corner to match to the other. So right here, I'm doing the around the ear lineup, using my corners, trying to keep it as natural as possible. If you have trouble trying to find where that natural line is, don't be afraid to go ahead and do some clipper over comb to kind of debulk that hair in that area, just so you can see where that natural hairline is. So right now I'm doing the neckline, finding where the darkest part is on the natural line, and then matching it up to around the ear. And right here is where I'm kind of doing some clipper over comb just to kind of debulk it a little bit around the lineup. So right here, we're setting the ball guideline for the back taper, and right there I was trying to fill in the back of his head to see where his occipital bone was, because that's how I judge where I put the ball guideline, depending on how much room I need to fade all the way up into the occipital bone. So now I'm setting in that ball guideline for the low taper on the side, and I'm kind of setting it more in like a rainbow-like shape just to give it more of like a bursty mid-taper type of feel. Now that I have everything outlined, I'm going back in with my 2-guard, doing some more debulking to make sure that I cleaned up everything correctly, because a lot of times when you first debulk, you're a little bit too conservative. Now that I have everything debulked again, I have my masters all the way open, and I'm starting in on this back taper, going up about 1 inch. Now I went ahead, slapped on my 1-guard all the way open, and I'm going up about 1 inch, but at the top of this inch, I'm starting to flick out so I can start fading and not keep setting more guidelines. So now I have my 1.5 guard all the way closed, and I'm really just cleaning up that area right underneath the 2-guard. So now I go ahead and start to try to take that ball guideline out with my gammas all the way closed, and I basically just nudge that line, and when I nudge the line, I go ahead and click that lever. And I repeat this all the way until my gammas are all the way open, ensuring that I'm not going past the lever open guideline I set in with my masters. So this back taper was a little bit tricky on this part. I had to use my 1/2 guard, also known as your 0 guard, and kind of do some lever play, trying to blend this lever open into the 1 guard. This right here is the connecting guard, whether you're using a 0 guard or a 1/2 guard. So right here I have my 1 guard, and I'm really just detailing it up, getting any spots that I missed, just because I knew that if I went up any higher with the 1/2 guard, it would pretty much bring this fade up too high. So the sides are pretty much the same steps. For the back, I start with my masters all the way open, going up about 1/2 inch to 1 inch. So now I have my 1 guard all the way open, also doing some flicking out, using more corners instead of your full blade, just to kind of, this is more of a detailing area, and if you use your full blade, you might overblend the area. So now I have my gammas again, and I'm all the way closed, nudging that line and doing the same thing as I did for the back. Keep clicking that lever until you're all the way open,
ensuring you're not going past the master's lever open guideline. Even though this is pretty much blended, I still grab that half guard using my corners, just trying to connect anything that I'm seeing, any dark areas that are not transitioning well from that lever open to the one guard. Now we're going ahead and starting on the shear work. So right here, I am going ahead and disconnecting the bangs from the sides, just in case if I wanted to leave the bangs longer, I can. And I'm pulling the hair out at a 45-degree angle to give more of a wedge look, and then making our snip. Right here, we're really just connecting the work we had already did on the sides to the top. Right here, I'm just doing some clipper over comb just to connect things in a little bit better, making sure I'm going in with the teeth and rolling that comb out and then riding that spine all the way up, just to ensure you aren't messing up the work that you had already did. So guys, we're going ahead hopping into the top shear work. I didn't want to take too much off just because I didn't want too much of a drastic change, even though this is already a drastic change, to make him feel like he had some hair on the top. So then when he comes back in and he wants to go shorter, we can go shorter. But a lot of times, man, you shock people too much and they might run for the hills. They be like, man, what happened to my hair? So I just chose to leave a little bit more on top just for him to play with, and just to have that feel of like, okay, I did a big transformation, but I still got some hair. But I'm just checking that guideline in the back, ensuring right here I didn't see that guideline, so I pulled it back in and I checked it. I saw the guideline. Never make a cut if you do not see your guideline. Now that we put some product in, I'm just cleaning up his part so that I can go ahead and blow dry everything in with my round brush. guys, this is how he ended up leaving my chair. If you guys like this video, do not forget to like, comment, subscribe. Like the video if you like the video, because why wouldn't you like the video? If you like the video, go ahead, drop a comment down below, because I love hearing what you guys have to say down in the comments below. And also, guys, do not forget to subscribe, because we're dropping more fire content just like this one. But this is Woods, and I'm out.